Because when we're married, it's
Hello.
Sorry.
And welcome to the Holly Experience.
What's up with the dramatic entrances?
Because that's the only way to make an entrance nowadays. You gotta
I brought a
be
horse for my
Not really.
entrance.
dramatic.
Good point. Good point.
I win,
I
still.
always brought things for my
Okay, well, it is recording, right?
What
was wrong?
Said something really
It
disturbing.
wasn't on your face.
Yes, it was. I could see
Yeah,
the
it was
thing.
on your face, but it was too. That was yeah, okay.
That was a beautiful
Holly, you need to
tongue.
move it up.
That's what I was trying to
So.
Battery low.
Up. Fail.
Did it stop recording?
do. No.
Oh! It's still recording. So,
So
We're
now
gonna tell you a
people are
story.
bored and they're done listening.
about a ping pong ball. Have I told you guys this story?
Remember the ping pong ball story that Travis told us and we were so mad when we heard the end? Yes, you do.
I'm gonna tell them the story if that's okay with you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Your mother.
So, there was this little boy. Actually, no. There was a mom and a dad.
Don't even know.
And they really wanted to have a son. So they kept trying, and, you know, they just couldn't have
What
a
did
baby.
they keep trying?
Adoption.
Insemination.
But the dad was a felon, so it wasn't working. Right?
Finally, they had a baby boy.
How?
A stork.
They had a baby boy. And they loved this child more than anything in the world. And they wanted the absolute best for this child.
Move it
Wasn't it a
up.
black baby?
Shut up!
Move it up.
Yes.
Move it up.
It was a black
It was.
baby.
They were both white, and it was a black
Nobody
baby.
wants to
Joe
see your
Furno.
tits.
Oh God. I beg to differ. Anyways.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Conceited.
Let's hope that they didn't hear what you said. So
About your never mind.
stop talking. Okay. So this baby, they loved this kid and they spoiled him rotten. And so for his first birthday, no, he can't talk on his first birthday.
Fail.
You're failing at this story.
On his
Fifth?
5th birthday.
6.
Your mother.
This isn't your story, honey. On his 5th
Apparently
birthday.
not.
You're gonna
either.
find it yourself, so.
He wanted a dump truck, a toy dump truck. And so they said, okay, we'll get you a dump truck. And he said, but I want it full of ping pong balls. And they said, okay, it's a little weird, but okay, toy dump truck full of ping pong balls. You got it. So his 5th birthday comes around, and there, wrapped up in a big bow on his bed or something, was...
On his bed. He was sleeping in his bed, so
You
he
mean
wakes
kinda
up
like
to
the
a
drunk
He
man
came home
story?
from school.
You know, being in people's
Mm.
He had to go
beds.
to school on his birthday. That
Already
sucks.
had that
Oh
conversation.
my gosh.
You
And
fail at
so
storytelling.
they give him these ping pong balls, and they said, okay, go ahead and play with it for a while. We'll get the cake ready for whatever. And they go downstairs, and they come back up in just half an hour, and all the ping pong balls are gone. And they said, you know, where did the ping pong balls go? And he's
Bing bong, fuck that, go.
You
and
should
he goes-
Start the story.
The big one.
and he goes, I can't tell you.
Bing, bing,
And
bong.
they're like, where'd they go? And he's like, I can't tell you. They're like, okay, whatever. Maybe you just hit him or something, whatever. So they're like, okay, we'll move on. So then his 10th birthday comes around. And he says, okay, I'd like a bike, but on the bike, can you put like a basket and full of ping pong balls? And they're like,
Ping pong ball.
shut up. And
Oh,
they're like,
Oh.
all right, yeah, baskets are kind of girly. Are you sure about that? He's like, yeah, I need a basket. I need it full of ping pong balls. And so they're like, okay, that's what you want. Because, you know, give him whatever you want. And so,
Your mom.
I love you.
I love you too.
Te amo.
Shut up! Okay, so they give him this bike and the basket full of ping pong balls. He goes, thank you so much. It's exactly what he wanted. Yay! And then...
Yay.
And then he goes, okay, I'm gonna go ride down the street and show Billy my new bike. And they're like, okay, well, come back in like 15 minutes. He goes, okay. So rides down the street and he comes back and all the ping pong balls are gone. And he's like,
If you put
His
them in your
parents-
pants-
his parents are like, where'd the ping pong balls go? And he goes, I can't tell you. And they're like, okay, maybe he gave them to his friend or something. They're like, all right, whatever. And so then a couple more years go by. It's his 16th birthday, and they buy him a car.
I
And
guess he wants ping pong
his
balls.
request is that they fill the entire car full of ping pong balls.
Can you just get to the end?
So, no.
This is the end.
Our youth minister took 15
So-
minutes to do this.
so they're like, okay, whatever. This is his thing, but he likes his ping pong balls. So we'll just do it because, you know, he's our
'Cause they're cool
awesome,
parents, 'cause
amazing,
if I told
favorite
my mom
son.
that, they would...
Shut up.
Okay.
And so they get in his car and they full the thing, packed full of ping
Full
pong
the
balls.
thing.
And they don't want all the ping pong balls going missing in. So they like put some in the glove box and stuff and under the seats and try to just like get them all in there. And so he goes, "Oh my goodness, thank you so much." And he's like, "Okay, I'm going to go for a drive." And they're like, "Okay." And so he leaves and then he comes back a little while later and not one ping pong ball is in the car at all. Not one.
Where did they go?
And so then, you know, his dad's like, "Where did the ping pong balls go?" And he's like, "Dad, I can't tell you. Like, I can't tell you." And he's like, "This is ridiculous. You can move out. You can get out of my house. You will tell me where they went or you will leave." And he goes, "I can't tell you. I have to go." So he moves out and he gets his own apartment. And it's kind of a crappy little cheap thing. So a couple years later when he's like 20-something, his mom says to his dad, "You know, you need to apologize to your son. That's not okay for you to not talk to your son." And he's like, "All right, you know I was wrong and I don't care about the ping pong balls anymore. I just want a relationship with my son." So they buy him this brand new apartment and they know that he loves these ping pong balls, so they stuff it full of ping pong balls in the couch and in the bread box and in every little nook and cranny. And so they invite him up and they say, "Son, you know, we don't care about this anymore. We want you to be happy, and so here's this apartment for you to live in." And he's like, "Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, I love you so much. Oh, thank you." And so he's like, "Okay, well, I'm going to settle in. You guys, do you want to go get some food and then we'll eat dinner together?" So they go down just to a little shop like at the bottom of the apartment complex and get some Chinese food, and they come back up and every ping pong ball is gone in a matter of 10 minutes. And his dad goes, "Okay, this is ridiculous. Where did they all go? There's no way that it's logically possible for them all to be gone right now." And he's like, "I want to know." And he's like, "Dad, I can't tell you. I told you. You said you don't care anymore. I can't tell you where they went." And so the boy storms out of the apartment and he walks into the street and he gets hit by a bus. So
Nice ending.
it's not the end. So he's in the hospital and his parents come and visit him and his dad's like, "I'm so sorry. I really don't care about these ping pong balls anymore. I don't care. Like, I just want you to get better." He's like, "Is there anything at all I can get you?" And he goes, "Yeah, you know, Dad, I need one ping pong ball." And he goes, "Okay, fine." And so his dad goes out and he goes to Walmart and he looks for ping pong balls and they are all out.
Walmart?
And then he goes to Target and then he goes to any store that you can think that would sell ping pong balls, Dick's and all those places. And they're all out. Really.
Well, you talked about balls, and then you have to put two Dick's Sporting
Shut
Goods.
up!
And I swear this guy's gay. He can just...
No! Oh my gosh! Woo! Woo! Wipe the slate clean. And so he's like, he can't find any anywhere. So he goes into this old antique shop and he sees this $100 ping pong ball that's like from a tournament from years ago, and it's like, it's whatever, antique, okay? And so he's like, "All right, this is the one ping pong ball. I will get this ball." He buys this $100 ping pong ball. He goes back to the
Hospital.
yeah, thank you, hospital, goes in the room and gives it to his son. He goes, "Thank you so much, Dad." He's like, "All right, I'm going to step out in the hallway and talk to the nurse for a second." So he steps out and he comes back and the ball's gone. And he's like, "Son, where did this ping pong ball go?"
Up his butt. Yay.
"Where'd it go, son?" And he's like, "All right, Dad, I'll tell you." And then he dies.
Peeved. I want to know.
Holly,
No.
I'm gonna kill you right now.